how are you today? I hope you are feeling well. And now, I'm so glad to greet you. Students, do you know when Majapahit Kingdom was founded? Great, you are right. Majapahit Kingdom was founded around 1293 to 1500 AD. But do you know how brief story about Majapahit Kingdom? Not yet? Okay, don't worry, because I'd like to tell you about the brief story about Majapahit Kingdom. So, now please listen to me. Majapahit is a kingdom centered in East Java, which was founded around 1293 to 1500 AD. This kingdom reached its peak of glory as great empire that controlled a large area in the archipelago during the reign of Hayam Wuruk, who ruled from 1350 to 1399. The Majapahit Empire was the last Hindu-Buddhist kingdom to rule the archipelago and is considered to be one of the large countries in Indonesian history. Its power lies in Java, Sumatra, the Malay Peninsula, Kalimantan, and eastern Indonesia. Although its territory is still disputed. Geographically, the location of the Majapahit Kingdom is very strategic because of its wide river basin, namely the Brantas and Bengawan Solo rivers, as well as its navigable tributaries upstream. The names of the kings who ruled the Majapahit Kingdom were as follows. 1. Raden Wijaya from 1293 to 1309. 2. Jaya Negara from 1309 to 1328. 3. Tribuana Tunggadewi from 1328 to 1354. Hayam Wuruk from 1350 to 1389. Related to the relics of Majapahit, there are many relics which we can now include Penataran Temple in Blitar, the Book of Negara Kertagama written by Mpu Prapanca, the Sutasoma book written by Mpu Tantular, the Book of Prapanca which tells the kings of Singasari and Majapahit, the Book of Sundayana which tells the event of Bubat War, and etc. Okay student, that's all of brief story about Majapahit Kingdom. Therefore, it is very important for us, younger generation, to learn the history of Majapahit Kingdom in order to remain true to the value of the Indonesian nation. And I think that's all of our talk today. Thanks for listening to me. Keep motivated. See you next week. Bye-bye. Good evening, students. How's your life? I hope you are great today. And now, I'm so pleased to meet you. Students, do you know that our country is rich of social diversity? Good. Now, can you mention the factors affecting social diversity in Indonesia? Not yet? Okay, don't worry, because I'd like to tell you about the factors affecting social diversity in Indonesia. Here we go. Factors affecting social diversity in Indonesia. There is much diversity in Indonesia, such as diversity of tribes, language, religions, and cultures. Some of the factors are as follows. 1. Strategic position of Indonesia. Indonesia is in a strategic location which is between the two Pacific Ocean and the Indonesian Oceans. Also, the two continents of Asia and Australia resulted in Indonesia becoming an international trade route. Trade traffic for centuries not only brought trade commodities, but also their cultural influence on Indonesia cultures. The arrival of foreign nations of different races then settled in Indonesia resulted in the diversity of race, religions, and language. 2. Indonesia condition as an island country. As an island nation, Indonesia consists of thousands of islands that are physically separated. This situation hampers relations between peoples from different islands. Each community in the archipelago develops their own culture according to the level of progress and the environment of each, so as to make the culture very diverse between the islands in Indonesia. 3. The difference of natural conditions. The diversity of the Indonesian nation, in addition to the number of ethnic groups that inhabit the territory of Indonesia, is very much and spread throughout Indonesia, is also influenced by the condition of geographical differences or natural factors. Sundanese people living in West Java, because of the natural conditions that support agriculture, has a characteristic diversity of agrarian culture. Of course, this is different from the Bajau people, who live in waters very close to the sea. Different natural conditions, such as coastal areas, mountains, fertile areas, grasslands, lowlands, swamps, seas, result in differences in society. Also, condition of natural wealth, plants that can grow, animals that live around people in coastal areas are different from mountain communities, such as differences in the shape of houses, livelihoods, staple foods, clothing, art, even beliefs. Okay students, that's all of our factors that affecting social diversity in Indonesia. Based on our discussion, Indonesia is rich of social diversity, and as Indonesia people, we should be grateful of this rich social diversity. We must coexist and respect each other. Do you agree with me? Great. Okay students, I think that's all of our talk today. Thanks for listening to me. Keep motivated. See you next time. Bye.